The Auditor General of South Africa, Tsakani Maluleke, says it is important to professionalise the public service in South Africa, as this will lead to better implementation of policies and laws that will change the lives of ordinary South Africans. The Auditor General spoke to the SABC on the sidelines of the International Women's Day event hosted by the Thabo Mbeki Foundation.
What we see is that there isn't enough attention to building the operational capability that's required in different institutions. So we tend to focus too much, all of us, on debits and credits and whether or not someone can show you how they account for the money that's been given to them. We don't spend enough time worrying about how they are delivering on the mandate and on the objectives for which that money was transferred. And we also don't spend enough time worrying about building disciplines and processes that ensure that policies are actually complied with. And that's one of the reasons we attribute to the lack of proper implementation of policy, the lack of delivery on the things that we all agree are important, whether it's about making sure you invest in infrastructure projects efficiently, whether it's about making sure that you maintain existing infrastructure by demonstrating that you plan to maintain and that you do implement your maintenance plan and somebody holds you accountable for it. So it's all these key disciplines and principles that are about institutional capabilities.
How do you strengthen the capabilities, particularly in all spheres of government? Because you have to have capacity at local government level, because it's a cold phase of delivery, the provinces, and also national.
You must professionalize first and foremost. You've got to make sure that the people that are sitting in different roles are competent to fulfill those roles. Whether it's an accounting officer, a municipal manager, DG, HOD, whether it's the CFO, whether it's the head of corporate services, the head of engineering. Make sure that you've got people with the skills and competence to do what's required. And then make sure that they behave ethically. And professionals who belong to a professional body, subscribe to a code of conduct, tend to behave much more ethically than not. And then hold them accountable. Give them space and hold them accountable. We also believe that if you look at local government level, there are tremendous responsibilities given in law to councillors. And yet we don't invest enough time paying attention to the capability of the councillors that are then given key responsibilities to manage significant public resources and deliver services.